Security guard ako dati. Kung siguro hindi ako natulungan ng Eastgate Maritime, malamang nasa security pa din ako.
This and many more stories of seafarers who have grabbed opportunities of a lifetime. Each have their success stories to share. Eastgate Maritime Corporation is one of the leading ship manning companies in the Asia-Pacific region.
Head-to-head with other players in the industry, I can say that we are slowly but strongly climbing up. We are aiming to be at par and to even exceed the big players.
With about 40 vessels, we can say that we are a medium-sized manning company. Our president, Captain Emmanuel Regio, is one of the most, respected personalities in the industry. He's an officer of various organizations involved in the local manning. And for the past 2 years, I think the number of vessels that we have manned has grown tremendously.
An occasion to thank our principals for their trust and confidence to Eastgate Maritime, and for their support, the reason for our continued growth in the industry.
Our best weapon is good service. Our people are dedicated and very loyal. When I retire, the legacy I will leave behind is proof that Filipinos indeed are good, diligent workers, as attested by my own dedications to the company, our ever hardworking seafarers, and our staff here at Eastgate.
The heart of the business of Eastgate Maritime Corporation is its seafarers.
Eastgate Maritime Corporation has its open door policy. We welcome everyone. There are no barriers or walls. Applicants think that our staff is very approachable.
We may not be the biggest company in the industry, but we're headed in that direction. Our applicants may not be the best candidates there are, but we train them on board. As they grow with the company to become globally competent seafarers, there also arise dedicated and loyal professionals who will stay with us and not jump ship at any given time.
We render support not only to the seafarers, but to their families here as well. We help them understand their benefits. We assist them in their medical insurance needs, and we even conduct livelihood trainings for the allottees to help them maximize the hard-earned money of their husbands.
Eastgate Maritime Corporation understands how difficult life is on board for the crew.
When you're on board, your greatest enemy is homesickness. It eats my heart out every time I have to sail out and away from my family.
Being the top man on board is a huge responsibility. Not only am I responsible for the vessel and the cargo, I need to ensure safety of life at sea, protection against human injury and loss of life, preservation of marine environment. Plus, I need to exceed customer service expectations.
As a chief cook, they call me Mayor. I cook for all kinds of people, Muslims, those with high blood, those who prefer spicy, those who want a regular food. And oftentimes, there are fights over food. I try to please everyone as much as I can, because we don't want to mess with a hungry and tired man.
Being on board and away from family is the hardest to handle. My eldest brother tragically died while I was on board. It took me 2 weeks to get home, and I spent many sleepless nights and could not focus on work. Napakahirap.
And then, there are moments when the EMC seafarer emerges as a hero.
En route to Geraldton, Australia, to load talc on board the MV Baltic Key, my duty officer saw a fishing boat afloat 900 miles from the coast. The stalled vehicle had on board 29 hungry and near-to-death Sri Lankan refugees.
Captain Magno and his men followed protocol, called the Rescue Coordinating Center in Australia, and alerted Misuga, Klein, and Hudson Shipping. After 67 days at sea, the grateful Sri Lankans were brought by Captain Magno and his crew to Christmas Island in Australia.
I was very happy to have done this. It was very fulfilling and indeed experience worth remembering, and the story shared over and over.
Not only do these men face emotional hardships, they too risk their safety and security.
At sea, there are high-risk areas that we really have to watch out for. only do we have to contend with natural elements and disasters. We have to be on guard for pirate attacks.
But these seafarers can rest easy with the knowledge that their families here are taken care of.
Eastgate Maritime Corporation, or EMC, has an established family center. Once the crew is on board, our main clientele is now the families of the seamen. We are closely in touch with them. We are like friends and extended families.
Every year we go to Cebu and Iloilo to celebrate Family Days.
The Family Center coordinates closely with the Allotees Association and organizes many activities throughout the year. Looking back at the past 25 years, people who have been in the company for a long time have only good things to say.
Na-realize ko na lang, wow, I've been with the company for 10 years. 10 long years. And I was happy.
I could have chosen to practice law in any other industry. But working in Eastgate Maritime Corporation is very unique and fulfilling. Beyond the intricacies of the law, there is still that human touch and compassion.
We have a very good retention of crew with Eastgate. They like it here. They like the open style management. We have seafarers who left us but came back because they keep looking for what EMC had been doing for them and the other agencies could not deliver.
The past 25 years can be described by most in one word: a challenge.
When I started working for Eastgate Maritime Corporation, my everyday mantra was this: I accept the challenge and look forward to succeeding.
In a nutshell, working in Eastgate has been a huge challenge. But with the support of the entire team, we have turned the company around and our ship is headed in the right direction.
I envision the company growing exponentially, but still adhering to our core values of commitment, teamwork, fairness, and care for people.
I am committed to exceed targets and objectives and to satisfy our clients and crew so we can sustain our existence and contribute to the company's growth.
My ultimate goal is to reach the rank of a captain, but I will take the challenges one day at a time because everything is a step-by-step process. My father worked for EMC for nearly as long as it has been open. I would like to remain loyal with them too.
These men, they have to keep challenging themselves. If they work and study harder than anyone else, no dream is unachievable.
At the end of the day, after 25 years have passed, we just have to remember how we survived the quarter century and how we can further grow. We will aim to remain the choice of ship owners and ship managers. We will aim to keep the seafarers in the heart of our business. Our secret and the key to our success, we are together in our endeavors. Together, we will grow towards global excellence.